Hello and welcome to our new series, Frequently Asked Fridays. My name is Kevin Whaley. I am the Southeast Sales Director for the Blueprint Corporation. At the Blueprint, our mission is to support and educating those we partner with in aiming to reduce violations and increase overall safety in the workplace. Far too many preventable fatalities and injuries occur in the workplace, and one question we are frequently asked is, what are the main differences between the ANSI 2015 and ANSI 2021 standard for workplace first aid kits and supplies? The ANSI 2021 standard has been updated by ISEA's First Aid Product Group and approved by key stakeholders representing construction groups, technology corporations, testing labs, utility companies, and others. The effective date of this standard is October 15th of 2022. Thereafter, first aid kits in compliance with the standard shall contain the required supplies, and the supplies shall meet the applicable performance requirements. This revision is the fifth since the standard was first published in 1978. The new updates build upon the initial objective to ensure that items needed to treat the most common types of injuries and sudden illnesses encountered in the workplace are readily accessible and available. Employers should begin to check their first aid cabinets against the new standard and make the recommended changes. While compliance with the standard is recommended, updating first aid stations, kits, and protocols goes beyond compliance. The discussions and recommendations in this standard can help guide an organization's overall first aid program, ultimately helping to provide proper and timely treatment for all employees. This edition retains the kit classification for Class A or B, depending on your work environment, and also includes several notable updates, such as a foil blanket is now mandatory. This was considered based on an assessment of similar international standards and in recognition of multiple purposes that the item can serve, such as treating hypothermia, acting as a windbreaker, or worn as an emergency waterproof wrap. More specificity for tourniquets. This standard helps to distinguish tourniquets from those types of bands used to draw blood, which are not as effective in preventing blood loss as intended. Greater guidance on bleed control kits. The standard provides additional details on designated bleed control kits, which contain more advanced first aid supplies to immediately treat life-threatening external bleeding. Enhanced workplace hazard assessment. Included in the updated standard is a more robust discussion to assist the employer in assessing risks, identifying potential hazards, and selecting additional first aid supplies relevant to a particular application or work environment. Each work environment is unique, and therefore making additions to the minimum requirements of any first aid kit should take place based on the hazards and injuries that could occur at that specific work site. Conducting a thorough workplace hazard assessment will help employers determine which supplies to supplement. Remember, the deadline to ensure compliance is October 15th of 2022. Need assistance in creating your first aid program? Or would you simply like to learn more about the various first aid solutions to help keep your workers safe and stay in compliance with the latest standards? Head over to teamblueprint.com for a complete list of territory sales managers in your area. My name is Kevin Whaley, and we hope to see you on the next Frequently Asked Friday.